In a bustling town in Nigeria, there lived a young woman named Adiz. Adiz was known far and wide for her striking beauty. However, she had a habit that made many shake their heads in disappointment. She would turn away suitors who did not meet her high standards of wealth. Whenever a man without substantial means asked for her hand, she would insult him and dismissively tell him to go and make more money. One sunny afternoon, Adiz met a man named Adewale, who was extremely wealthy. Adewale had just returned to the town after a successful business venture abroad. His arrival caused quite a stir, and soon, word of his riches spread throughout the town. Naturally, Adiz was drawn to him like a moth to a flame. Adiz began to visit Adewale's luxurious home frequently, often finding excuses to stay there instead of returning to her own modest house. Adewale, on the other hand, did not seem particularly interested in Adiz, but she was determined. She would win him over, no matter what. One day, while they were sitting in Adewale's opulent living room, Adiz decided to confront him about marriage. Adewale, she began, her eyes sparkling with determination, when are we going to get married? Adewale looked up from the newspaper he was reading, clearly taken aback. Married? Adiz, we've only known each other for a few weeks. So what? Adiz replied, her tone impatient. I love you, and I know you love me too. What's stopping us? Adewale sighed. It's not that simple, Adiz. There are things you don't know about me. I don't need to know anything else, Adiz interrupted. I know that you are the man I want to spend the rest of my life with. Reluctantly, Adewale nodded. All right, if you insist. Over the next few weeks, Adiz threw herself into planning the wedding. She spent lavishly on everything, from the invitations to the decorations, ignoring Adewale's protest. Adiz, we don't need a big wedding, Adewale said one evening as they sat in his garden. Why are you spending so much money? This is our special day, Adiz replied firmly. It has to be perfect. Meanwhile, Adewale's siblings were thrilled that someone had finally agreed to marry their brother. This is what we call true love, one of them remarked with a smile. But Adewale looked troubled. He knew there was something important he needed to tell Adiz, something that might change everything. One day, he decided to try again. Adiz, there's something I need to tell you, he said cautiously. Not now, Adewale, Adiz replied, waving him off. I'm too busy with the wedding plans. It's important, Adewale insisted. You need to know. Please, Adewale, Adiz interrupted again, I don't want to hear anything that will change my mind. I love you, and that's all that matters. Seeing that she was adamant, Adewale sighed and let the matter drop. Finally, the day of the traditional wedding arrived. Adiz was radiant in her expensive attire, dancing joyfully with friends and family. But as the festivities continued, something unexpected happened. Adewale, who had been smiling and participating in the celebrations, suddenly clutched his chest and collapsed. Pandemonium broke out. People rushed to help him, and Adiz was beside herself with worry. What's happening? She cried. Someone get a doctor. Adewale's family quickly called his doctor, who arrived in a hurry. After examining Adewale, the doctor looked grave. I'm afraid he's had a relapse, he said. He needs to rest immediately. The wedding came to an abrupt halt. Back at Adewale's house, Adiz sat by his bedside, her heart heavy with worry and confusion. When Adewale regained consciousness, he looked at her with weary eyes. Adiz, he said weakly, there's something you need to know. Save your strength, Adewale, she replied, tears streaming down her face. No, you need to hear this, Adewale insisted. I don't have as much money as you think. The house we're in belongs to my uncle. I've been recovering from a serious illness, and my business isn't as successful as everyone believes. Adebisi was stunned. But, all this time, you let me believe. I tried to tell you, Adewale said gently. But you didn't want to listen. Adebisi felt a wave of shame and regret wash over her. She had been so focused on wealth that she hadn't bothered to truly understand the man she claimed to love. She realized now that she had made a grave mistake. The next few days were a blur. Adebisi stayed by Adewale's side, helping him recover. She cancelled the extravagant wedding plans and used the remaining money to ensure Adewale received the best medical care. As Adewale's condition improved, they had many deep conversations. They talked about their dreams, fears, and what truly mattered in life. Adebisi began to see Adewale in a new light. She realized that her love for him was not just about his wealth, but about the person he was. Adewale, she said one evening as they sat together, I'm sorry for everything. I was so blinded by my desire for wealth that I didn't see the real you. Can you forgive me? Adewale smiled softly. Of course, Adebisi. We all make mistakes. What's important is that we learn from them. With a renewed sense of purpose, Adebisi and Adewale decided to have a simple, intimate wedding. It was a beautiful ceremony, attended by close family and friends. As they exchanged vows, Adebisi felt a deep sense of happiness and contentment. She knew that she had found true love, not in wealth, but in the heart of the man standing beside her. Years later, Adebisi and Adewale looked back on their journey with gratitude. They had faced many challenges, but their love had only grown stronger. They had learned that true wealth was not measured in material possessions, but in the love and understanding they shared. One evening, as they sat together under the stars, Adebisi turned to Adewale and said, "Thank you for teaching me what truly matters in life." Adewale smiled and took her hand. "And thank you for standing by me, Adebisi. I couldn't have asked for a better partner." As they gazed at the twinkling stars above, they knew that their love story was a testament to the power of patience, understanding, and true love. They had found their happy ending, not in riches, but in each other. The moral of their story shows that it is important to listen carefully and understand before making big decisions. True love is not about wealth, but about finding someone who loves you for who you are. And so, Adebisi and Adewale lived happily ever after, their hearts filled with love and gratitude for the life they had built together.